Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. Romeo Beckham splits from girlfriend Kim Turnbull after 7 months. Couple fizzled out shortly after his father David's 50th birthday amid family rift with Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz. She has been the girlfriend stood loyally at Romeo Beckham's side throughout his father's milestone birthday celebrations. But the Mail can reveal that the model has split from Kim Turnbull after 7 months together, with friends saying that the romance fizzled out 3 weeks after David's 50th birthday. Friends say that things remain amicable between the pair, and that their parting is nothing to do with Kim being blamed by Nicola Peltz for being the catalyst for the feud that has ripped the Beckham family apart. One said, "Romeo and Kim are both young and they had a lovely time together, but at that age things don't always last forever and they decided to split up. They have been friendly since and have even been at the same venues. It's a huge shame, particularly as David and Victoria really adored her and thought she made Romeo happy, but it wasn't to be. It happened a couple of weeks ago and relations have remained friendly between them. David and Victoria would hate for the view to be that they split because of Nicola and Brooklyn, because that simply isn't the case. The fact is that Kim has got a really busy career as a DJ and Romeo has a busy work life too. There is lots of traveling for both of them, and having a relationship at this time isn't all that conducive to their lives." Romeo and Kim were spotted at the trendy Sea restaurant in London's Mayfair last Friday night, but they had already split. They both turned up at the venue separately, with their friends, and even left together. Kim attended several of David's birthday celebrations. She was present at the former England captain's party at the end of March at Cipriani restaurant in Miami. She also joined David, Victoria, and Romeo's younger brother Cruz, his girlfriend Jackie Apostle and sister Harper on their trip to France, where they visited a vineyard in Bordeaux and a restaurant in Paris. Kim, 26, was also at the big dinner at Core Restaurant in Notting Hill, West London. She has been at the center of the rift after Nicola, 30, claimed that she felt uncomfortable around her, with sources close to the US heiress saying that Kim had dated Brooklyn when they were teenagers. That was the reason the couple gave for not attending any of David's celebrations. However, in fact she enjoyed a romance with his close friend Rocco Ritchie, the son of Guy Ritchie and Madonna. Kim is the well-heeled granddaughter of renowned post-war sculptor and painter William Turnbull, while her father Alex Turnbull and uncle Johnny were part of the post-punk band 23 Skidoo, formed in 1979. Kim and Brooklyn were undeniably close for a brief period, as photographs of them together at the time show, but suggestions that they were ever an item are wide of the mark, according to well-informed sources. That Kim has now been thrown to the wolves as the reason behind the family row is deeply upsetting to Brooklyn's parents and brothers. In fact, younger brother Cruz, 20, personally shut down the gossip recently when he responded to an Instagram post showing a picture of Romeo and Kim together. In a now-deleted message, one user commented, "It's appropriate to date your brother's ex too? Cool." Cruz replied, "Brooklyn and Kim never dated." One friend told the Mail's Katie Hind in May, "This is nothing to do with Kim and is all about Nicola. All David and Victoria want is their son back, and they will be there to welcome him any time." Family friends claim Brooklyn's wife has a pattern of starting an argument before family events and then preventing her husband from attending. Some believe that friends of Nicola have been behind the briefings about Kim being the cause of Brooklyn's rift with his family, some of which went so far to claim that he had told them he refused to come to any event at which Kim was present. A source close to the family told Mail Online, Brooklyn was close to Kim because she was dating Rocco and they all hung out in a tight-knit friendship group. But that was years ago. Brooklyn and Kim were close, but there was never any romance. It seems Nicola doesn't like Brooklyn spending any time with the Beckhams full stop and is using his previous closeness to Kim and her getting in with the family as a reason to not be around them. She denies it, but Nicola has been controlling him since the wedding. The family, including the brothers, have had enough of it. This is the narrative that's been put out to other news outlets, that Romeo is dating his brother's ex-girlfriend, and that's really weird, so that's why they wouldn't want to be around the family when she is there. But none of this is true. And it's really upset Romeo and his parents because Kim is seemingly being used by Nicola as a reason to start the rift. Romeo is furious at the suggestion that he would bring an ex-girlfriend of Brooklyn into the family when there never was any romance. Kim, from North London, works as a model and DJ, which forms a link to her uncle Johnny beyond his youthful punk days, as he's also the founder of UK hip-hop label Ronin Records and boasts plenty of connections in the music industry. Like Romeo, Kim has collaborated with several fashion brands, including Tommy Hilfiger, and is often spotted at exclusive events with other stars. Kim spent her teen years partying with Brooklyn and Rocco Ritchie, whom she befriended after he moved to London. Romeo first publicly launched his relationship with Kim last November after weeks of exchanging flirty likes on Instagram, and she has since been warmly welcomed into the family. Around this time, Nicola and Brooklyn, who have always been loyal likes of his social media posts, stopped showing any appreciation for his content. David and Victoria were furious that Nicola had blamed the fallout on Kim, also pointing out that she wasn't present for the boys' fishing trip to the Scottish Highlands which Brooklyn didn't attend, or the big family party at the Beckhams' countryside home in the Cotswolds. Romeo, who is no longer on speaking terms with Brooklyn, previously dated model Mia Regan, who also endured a strained relationship with Nicola. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.